how to get thousands of dollars in business credit with no job and no revenue. Hey guys, my name is Beatrice, and on this channel I show you how to make your first million starting a cleaning business. How do you get thousands of dollars? How do you get approved for thousands of dollars in business credit with no job and no revenue? We can end this video in 5 seconds because the simple answer is good credit. Now, don't log off just because you don't have good credit. I didn't have good credit when I first started either. So let's focus on the people with good credit and then get to the people with bad credit, right? So if you have good credit, start a business today. I'll leave a link down below to the business formation site that I use to start my multiple businesses. You start a business today, you have good credit, and you have no job, no revenue. You can apply for business credit cards and get approved off the strength of your good credit. You can get approved for a bunch of business credit cards much easier with good credit. Now that's the simple answer to it. When you are applying for these credit cards, these business credit cards, they allow you to state your income. You don't need to give them proof of income. So if you project that you're gonna have 30 customers in the year and 30 times the price it costs for you to do that cleaning service, then that would be what you project your income would be. And you can state that as your income, right? So on these applications, when you are stating your income, they really go off of credit mostly. They really go off of credit mostly and that stated income. Now, I've gotten clients approved for thousands of dollars. Literally, he started his business last month, applied for a business credit card a couple weeks later, and because he has good credit, he was approved for 5 business credit cards off the bat. Like he went on a business credit card rampage, right? And he was approved because he had good credit. Now for my people with bad credit, right? The solution is to get good credit. Work on your credit. I know it sounds, disappointing. That's not the answer. The fast and quick result that you would want. That's not the fast and quick result that I wanted either. But what I did, I just worked on my credit. I could show y'all a quick B-roll of how low my credit scored just a few years ago, right? And the people with bad credit, what I need you guys to understand is that year is going to pass by anyway. Those 6 months is going to pass by anyway. So why not work on your credit for those few months? For that year. So 6 months later, a year later, your credit would be good enough for you to get as many business credit cards as you want, as many personal credit cards too that you want. All right. And I'm going and here at Beas Business Consulting, we help you guys not only help you get your first million starting a cleaning business, but the foundation to that is we help you with your personal credit, improve that personal credit score so you can leverage that and get thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in business credit cards, right? And I will leave a link down below to the people with no credit and just needs to the individuals with no credit. Especially if you're young guys. If you guys are just getting out of high school, all right, get these unsecured credit cards so you can start building your credit and start a business. When I first started my business, I thought that, for you to start a business, you need a brick and mortar, you need an actual address, you need customers, you need money coming in now to start a business. No, you don't. It is as simple as going on this website down below, this business formation website, and getting you an EIN number, which is the social security number for your business. And that's all you need. And of course, you need some income, which will even help you get business credit cards tremendously, a lot easier, because for the banks and institutions that do ask for proof, you will have proof of income when you file your tax returns. All right. So let's get back to it. So if you have bad credit, all you need is to work on your credit. And like I said, I'm going to leave links down below to unsecured credit cards that you can apply for. And they do not do a hard inquiry. They do not pull your credit for you to get approved for these credit cards. They're self-funded. So in order to get thousands of dollars in business credit, you need good credit. And if you have bad credit, we help you with that. Work on increasing your credit score. I know it seems intimidating. It was intimidating to me, but after I did the research and found out, oh, this is how you can remove your collections. This is how you can increase your credit score by applying for unsecured lines of credit until you can get approved for secured lines of credit, right? And then you have that business and apply for business credit cards. I'm gonna leave links down below to some business credit cards that you can get approved for, and a link down below to a business credit card that I use, and it doesn't actually pull your personal credit score. And that's how you get business thousands of dollars in business credit cards for your cleaning business, right? And as I said to my young people, you're getting out of high school, right? For a graduation gift, you should, in my opinion, for your graduation gift, you should ask for $200, or, you know, get a job and you can fund it yourself. But for a graduation gift, you should ask for $200 so I can fund my unsecured credit card and build my credit. Ask for another $200 to fund my self credit builder. You know, you can have an installment loan on your credit report, a small installment loan on your credit report. Ask the next person for another $200 so you can pay the fee to form your business in your state. That's really what's going to set you up for the financially stable future for yourself and your family. Okay, so let's recap, guys. How to get thousands of dollars in business credit with no revenue and no job. You need good credit, period. And if you have bad credit, you need to improve your personal credit score. And how to do that? Hit us up at Beas Business Consulting. We show you how to do so. And keep watching this channel. We'll show you, I'll put out more videos on how to increase your credit score. And most of these institutions, guys, even if you have derogatory items on your credit report, most of these institutions ignore these derogatory items if they are 12 months old. Some of them are more hard asses, right? And they say no, 24 months from your last derogatory item. But there are a lot of people out here right now that haven't got their derogatory item and just just ignored their personal credit altogether. So and all that time passed. So you have a chance to apply for these business credit cards. All right. And last tip, you guys, if you are considering starting a business, specifically a cleaning business, guys, because on this channel, I'll show you how to make your first million starting a cleaning business. If you are thinking about starting a business, don't quit your job, okay? Because you can use that income from your job as proof of income, as revenue. Some banks do not give any business credit cards without any proof of income. Personal story of mine, guys, my main bank, the bank that I use, they were the hardest to give me a business credit card. Why? Because I had no job, so I had no proof of income. They would even use my pay stubs if I had that, but I had no income, so I had to wait 2 years to get 2 years of tax returns as proof of income for them to give me a business credit card, give me a business loan. So if you are thinking about starting a business, specifically a cleaning business, don't quit your job. Use that job as leverage. You can use that job as proof of income to get thousands of dollars in business credit cards and even business loans. There are certain business loans that if you have a business and you do not have any proof of income for revenue in your business, they will use your job as proof of income, which means, oh, you have a job, so you have the ability to pay off these credit cards, to pay off this loan. So don't quit your job, guys. I'm telling y'all, if you have a full-time job right now, save up some money, start a business. And I leave a link down below to the business formation site that I use all the time. So start that business, get that business social security number, which is your EIN number, and you can start applying for business loans, business credit cards, using the proof of income from your current employer. Okay? And don't forget that good credit. All right, guys. If you want to make millions in your cleaning business, the foundation, definitely, of course, get you some customers, set up your Google My Business, your website, make sure people know who you are. But one of the foundations is your personal credit, because it can skyrocket your cleaning business. So you can get funding to reinvest in your business. You can get funding so you can take time off of your full-time job, so you can take some time to focus on your business, building your business, because you already have some funding. You have a cushion, because there's people that say, start a business. But, I have a full-time job. I can't just stop working and I get tired at the end of the day. I understand all of that, guys. So use that job to get business credit and take some time to work on your personal credit. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your business. Peace. Let's get this money, guys.